What's up, guys? It's the captain here, and I'm going to do something a little different for you guys today, a little new sequence for you. And what I'm going to be doing is teaching people how to do their alerts. I'm a Facebook gaming streamer, and so a lot of people on Facebook gaming don't know how to set up their alerts. It's a kind of a new feature that we just got integrated, so I'm going to do a little how-to for you. So let's get going. All right, so let's dive right in. First thing you're going to want to do is open up your favorite web browser, whatever that may be. And then you're going to type in streamlabs.com. It's going to bring up this page right here, which this is all their opinions of things people like. They have a lot of big time streamers, but and then you're going to log in. If you're using Facebook, you want to log in with Facebook, which is going to bring you to your Facebook page. This is me, guys. Hello. You continue as yourself. You want to link the pages that you have. So I actually have a podcast that I do live as well. So I have both of those linked, but whatever page you actually are going to be streaming from is going to be the one that you want to do. At that point, you have to make sure all of these are checked yes. If one of them is checked no, then you're not going to be able to run your alerts. And now you're linked up. So you're good to go. It'll bring you back to the dashboard. And that's where it gets interesting. Okay, so now that we're on the dashboard page, what we want to do here is go to the widgets. It used to be all down here, but now we're going to go to widgets. So once we click on widgets, you want to go to your alert box. And this is where you want to be. So you can mess around with these, but I've noticed that if you do, it kind of messes everything up. So for now, just click everything. You might not have a Tiltify donation or a merch or a supporters or anything like that yet, but that's not a big deal because it doesn't matter because you're not going to get those alerts as it is. So whether or not you have them checked doesn't make a difference. So this is your general settings. Make sure you have the unlimited alert moderation delay disabled. So that way you don't have any issues. Also, unlimited media sharing alert moderation delay also disabled. And alert parries also disabled. So that way nothing is going to get messed up for you. Your background color you're going to want to set as green if you're going to green screen it, which everybody does. So just, I think it's the default, so just leave it there. If it's not, make sure it's green. So then when you go into your specific alerts, this is the follow alert, for example, everything's going to be right here. We have general settings, follows, donations, Tiltify donations, merch, face mask donations, which is a special feature where if somebody donates to the face mask, it actually changes the way that your face looks. Like you can put like an octopus or like a cowboy, your stars, your likes, and then your supporters if you have that button enabled. Follow alert, any alert that you want to run, make sure it's enabled. That's up here too, but just double check in the actual scenario here to make sure that it is enabled. This layout is going to set it up for you. So for example, the way I have mine set up right now is that it goes across and it says this, and then the text will be underneath it for the person who's following me. You can set it as an overlay, which is cool if you have those subset text that custom CSS stuff where it actually gives you like a banner. You can put the text inside that banner, or you can set it up next to the whatever GIF or picture you choose to use. Alert animation, that's up to you. There's tons of options. You can see there's specials and there's kind of funky stuff, and that's what I do. I'm going to actually reset this to rollout because I don't know why it was ever not rollout. But yeah. So then you want to do your text animation. There's a couple of these that basically just tells you what it's going to look like when the person does it. The text underneath it will like wave or wiggle or whatever you want. In here, this is where it gets a little bit more detailed. So you can actually add pretty much whatever you want as long as it's either a WebM, an MP4, a GIF, or a image file. So what I mean by that is that you can add whatever you want. So like I have a whole slew of stuff in here, and I'm actually going to show you guys how to add that right now. Okay, so how to add your GIFs and PNGs and stuff. What I do is I like to do the GIFs or the custom alerts, the motion alerts if you have a graphic designer who can do motion alerts for you. But I like to go to Giphy, and here what you can do is you can just save the image, and we'll just call it, you know, Crazy Pikachu. So that's going to save, and then you can pick whatever you want. So you can type in whatever you want for your specific channel and what you want to do. But then you go back into Streamlabs and then you can upload it right here, which if I type in Crazy Pika, it's right here. And then you select that, and then now that'll be the GIF image that you're using. I'm going to actually change it back to what it was. But so Then you can actually change your media in your sound as well. There's a slew of sounds that are under the stock files, but you can do whatever you want. If you want to do a specific excerpt from a quote or a song or whatever you want, or a movie, you can download the MP3. And then if I do audiotrimmer.com, you can upload the MP3 file and then cut it exactly where you want it, re-download it, and then it's the exact same process. You just go click, drag, and upload, and then you can have it named accordingly, and then you just select that specific file. You can set the volume. I always put it pretty low because honestly, the sound is stupid loud. So I have it below 30% always, because if not, it can actually rock people's ears. I got raided one time on Twitch and it was so loud that people actually left the channel. You set your alert duration in here and your alert text delay. I don't do any text delay, but you can, so you can have like your image come across and then the actual text display. So it's kind of like a two-way dynamic there. You want to enable your custom CSS or HTML unless you have those specific files, which if you have a designer who's running custom CSS, then he'll give you the code and you can enter that accordingly. And then down here you have your font styles, which you're gonna have to go to Google to figure out these fonts because it doesn't show you. Your size, your weight, which is your boldness, and then you can set up your colors as well. Your text color is going to be the person's name, and then your highlight color is going to be the rest of the text. And then you can actually set up variations. I don't have any variations, but you can do it. For instance, if there's a milestone follower, or you're like every 100th follower can be a different alert. That's up to you. Okay. So now you've got everything looking all pretty. You've got it all set up the way you want. All of your alerts are looking the way you want them to. And you're wondering, how do I get that to actually do stuff on my stream? Well, if you're using OBS, which is what I'm using, you just simply copy this URL for your widget. You just copy that bad boy, and then you're going to pull up your OBS, which I will do over here, and it's going to cause you to have like an Alice in Wonderland effect, but you guys are going to bear with me on that. So down here, you can see I've got my SL alerts. Within that, you are going to have properties. So if you want to just add a new one, you can. So it's going to be a browser. It used to say browser source, but now it's just specifically browser. You click the browser, you do whatever you want for your name, and then what it'll bring up for you is this right here. So if you copy and paste that URL into this, then what you will get is a green screen effect. So it's not going to show anything to you. But then because I already have my alerts up, then you can test it. So you swing it over, and then you can just do, for instance, we'll do a test follow. So you do a test follow. There you go. I believe I muted that. Might not have. But you can do your test you like. That clearly works as well. Test our star donation as soon as that one's done. There we go. We got that one working out for us. So we have our stars, we have our likes, and we have our follows, which are the most important things. So that's really it. You just set it up how you want, copy the URL into your OBS browser source, give it a test to make sure it's all working, and then you are good to go. When people start liking, following, and sharing your stream, you'll get all the alerts you need. I'm going to get into some other stuff for this, guys. I'm going to get into the event list, which is right here. I have it hidden right now, but I'm going to show you guys how to set this up. That's not really a convoluted process, but it is a little bit of a different video, so I'll set that up for you as well. And then I'll show you how to do follow goals, different custom CSS things like your permanent follower, permanent recent follower, permanent recent like, permanent recent share, those kind of things. So yeah, be sure to tune in for the series. It's going to be coming out once a week, and thank you so much. And remember to like, follow, subscribe, whatever you want to do. But thank you so much, guys. Have a great day.